Welcome to the Sports Card Talk Show. Sports Card Talk Show with Kevin Anderson and Lauren Walker, the Skull Brothers.
All right, welcome to the Sports Card Talk Show. We got a little catching up to do, huh?
Yeah. I was actually thinking this is going to be like giveaway palooza for us because we're doing 3 giveaways in one video.
Yeah. Time has kind of gotten away from us between your work schedule and my work schedule starting to pick up and about to blow up too. I haven't talked to you about that yet, but very soon mine's going to be blowing up too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just know that I think the last time or two that we've gotten done doing videos and you're heading home, I don't know, when you get home or you call me and you're like, dude, we forgot to shoot the giveaway video.
Right.
So,
but it's all good. We're going to start with one that was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was on a singles versus ripping packs.
It was a Friday night, just me and you
we chatted.
shooting the breeze, hobby talking.
Yeah, and this one was for 3 quarterback rookies, Kyler Murray, Drew Lock, and Daniel Jones.
Yep. And the comment we were looking for was what order do you think those quarterbacks will finish their careers as
right.
Who's going to be the best? And
right. So we had 6 people sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me make sure I got 6 on the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right.
So who do you think is going to be the best out of those 3? And how do you think their careers are going to?
Me personally, probably Murray. I mean, I don't know. Probably Murray. I don't know. You start looking at, Chris is out. This is Wheel of Death too.
Yeah,
so last person standing. After watching Trubisky get benched, Mariota get benched, Winston get benched, I mean, some of these guys might not even be quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, dude.
Terry's out.
We're in a what have you done lately society, and if you have a bad season, your team might be drafting the best quarterback in this year's draft.
Topps vintage. Down to the final 3. So this is going to be new too. It's going to be up to you to get a hold of us. And we'll give everybody a couple days to get a hold of us. And the only way you're going to be able to enter our giveaways now is by finding them embedded in the videos or however we might randomly do one. Final 2. JT Sports Cards. You want to write that down or circle that winner?
Yep.
All right. So JT Sports Cards on that one. I'm going to go full screen. I don't know if you got something you want to kind of chat about while I'm getting this ready.
Sure. So the next giveaway was for John Randle's.
Yeah, they can still see us too. So
yeah, John Randle. I'm not exactly sure what year this is. 1996. Classic Pro-Line Classic autograph. Anyway, I'm not sure if.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and we had several commenters on that one, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine comments. The question was, I got pretty riled up and was talking about the Vikings' history of defensive linemen, and threw down the gauntlet and challenged people to tell me what defensive lines they thought were could possibly challenge that defensive line as the best accumulation of defensive linemen in the team's history. Surprisingly, a lot of people said Bears, including Green Bay Packer fan football Cardali, although he was putting Mike Ditka on that defensive line too. We can't fault a Packers fan for not knowing where Bears players actually played, but he also had Urlacher and Singletary. And,
All right. So did you say how many we had on this one?
I think we had 9. I think I counted.
Yeah, 9. So
Ton of Bears fans. We actually had, I believe, 3 Bears fans that I know of, and somebody else picked the Bears too. A few people picked the Steelers, and I still haven't gone back to see who some of those defensive players for those Steelers teams were. He picked the Bears. That guy right there. Raymond Rickline.
Yeah.
A few picked the Steelers, and then I feel like only one person brought up the Fearsome Foursome, and if you think about the Rams, a couple of the guys that were on that Fearsome Foursome line, I think were at least one, Rosie Greer, was kind of near the tail end of his career. But he was still part of a historical defensive line.
Right.
Then you had Lamar Lundy, who was a really good defensive player on that defensive line. And then you had but as a historical greatness goes, you take Merlin Olsen, Deacon Jones, Aaron Donald of today, and then you throw Jack Youngblood in there too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a starting 4 that could compete against, probably still finish second to the Vikings' great defensive linemen.
Down to the final 2.
Ooh,
Topps Vintage with the win.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's, Brian over at Topps Vintage.
Yeah. We'll just say real quick too, thanks for everybody that does join the giveaways and comments and watches the videos. And we'll just get this last one up real quick. And
oops, sorry, dude. I'm just going to circle his name. This one was on just this past Monday's mail day. And so we're doing this one a day or two early. But for you YouTubers out there, you kind of realize that you kind of quit getting comments on a video a couple days into it. So
right.
So we just don't want it to, be 2 weeks later and be like, oh man, dude, we didn't do that giveaway like
right.
we just did. So
yeah. And this way, it's our channel. We'll do how we want to do it, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
What it comes down to.
My ball, my rules.
Yeah. So did you show them what this one was for?
No, I did not.
All right, I'll make this full screen for a second.
So on this one, a seller accidentally sent me this card instead of the card that I bought. And I reached out to him and let him know. And he told me to just keep this card and he'd be sending out the right card to me. And because I don't collect Carl Yastrzemski, I'm just in the middle of it. I'm like, hey, why don't I just give this away then?
Right, yeah.
Find somebody who find a good home for it. And all you had to do was say, love that Yaz or something to that effect in the comments.
Yep.
It wasn't like we were trying to make you think too hard on that one.
Yeah, after you're put down which defense you like best. I'm like, oh man, dude, you picked a good one, but man, the comments were crazy good.
Oh,
and I'm
I
like,
know.
wow. Man, people were like, okay, I take that challenge.
Oh man, Ian got knocked out, and as y'all know, he has a love affair with Carl's grandkid, Mike.
Yep.
Chris Munoz.
Oh, Topps Vintage. That's all right. You won the other one.
He still has a chance at this,
man.
right?
Yeah, Buff Man. Dang it. He wins quite a few giveaways. I don't know if he's won one recently, though. I mean, just in general. Oh, Briss is out. Vintage Card Steve, and Vintage Card Steve is passing the prize along. So yeah, we'll make sure.
Aren't we sending that one to
Topps Vintage?
Yeah, so we only have to pack one envelope. There for 2 giveaways.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
Well, we'll give everybody a couple days to get back to us. And we just appreciate everybody watching and commenting. And yeah, I don't know anything else really. Be on the lookout for future ones.
Yeah, keep on watching because you never know when we're going to sneak one into a video.
Right. All right, that'll bring the giveaway to a close.
Skull Brothers out.